They deceived us in the trailer. Yildiz did not try to kill Melek, and Serhat shocks her with a harsh threat while confessing his deep love for Melek. Welcome, dear friends, to Drama Vibes, with a brand new video full of details and analysis about the series The Caliph. Shocking and intertwined events await us, and we will go through them step by step. Stay with me until the end of the video, and don't forget to support us by pressing the like button and subscribing to the channel so you can always receive all the latest updates first. To begin, let us pause at the scene where Yildiz appeared to place a knife on Melek's neck. Most viewers believed this scene was real, but in fact, it is most likely nothing more than a nightmare seen by Melek, born out of the fear that controls her after Yildiz's continuous threats, especially since they live under the same roof in the palace. The strongest evidence is that this scene happened in broad daylight with the very same clothes Melek was wearing when Serhat forcefully took her from the hotel. However, later in the evening, Melek appeared before Sultan with no sign of any injury on her neck, which reinforces the theory that what we saw was nothing more than a dream. As for the evening ceremony where Serhat was officially declared caliph in front of the great families of the tribe, he first appeared with his wife Yildiz at his side in front of everyone. Meanwhile, Melek was reluctant to come down, but after Sultan spoke with her, threatened her, and after her parents arrived with the police in front of everyone, Melek had no choice but to put on the red outfit and go down, so as not to put Serhat in an embarrassing position on such an important day. Moving on to another scene, where we saw Serhat with Yildiz in a room, and Yildiz was bandaging his wounded hand. This scene most likely takes place after the celebration in the palace had ended and everyone had left. At that moment, Melek had already gone back to the hotel to please her parents and apologize after what happened with the police, because she chose Serhat over them. She wanted to explain her point of view to them, as she wished to help Serhat through this difficult period. That is why Serhat was alone in the palace, and Yildiz took advantage of this moment to approach him and tend to his wound. We also saw the white shirt that Serhat had worn at the ceremony lying on the couch in the room, which further proves the timing of the scene. As for the leaked scene of Serhat and Yildiz that caused a lot of controversy, it was later shown from another angle which confirmed the truth. Yildiz did not kiss Serhat. She only placed her hand on his face to calm him down. Afterwards, we saw her giving him a ring, putting it on his hand and then kissing his hand, as is the custom with the elders of great families. This very gesture sparked intense speculation. Some believe it is the ring of Aga Bekir, Serhat's father, which now rightfully belongs to Serhat after becoming caliph, and that Yildiz was handing it to him in that scene. Others, however, think it could be a wedding ring that she wanted him to wear for the sake of her family's image before everyone. This scene is expected to appear either in the upcoming 3rd episode or perhaps in the 4th. Regarding the injury of Akif, Serhat's brother, who was hospitalized, predictions vary. Some believe Serhat himself will injure him after discovering that Akif killed their father. Others think the injury will come from Asir, Yildiz's brother, during Akif's attempt to break into their house. Personally, I can accept either possibility except for the theory that Serhat himself will harm his brother. That scenario seems the least likely. Moreover, according to additional leaks, Serhat will issue a direct threat to Yildiz, demanding that she stay away from Melek and stop disturbing her. He will even wound her with his words once more, clearly stating that Melek is his wife, that he loves her, and that he will only ever love her. And with that, we come to the end of today's analysis of the series Caliph. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Yildiz will actually harm Melek, or is it just a dream, either Melek's or Yildiz's? And who do you think will be responsible for Akif's injury? Thank you for following along and for your continuous support. Stay safe, and until we meet again.